Haven't got one. Somebody give me a pen quick. I don't know what to do with
And now, take the little deer in your arms and give him a last cuddle before you put him down.
That news is out all over town that you've been seen out running round. I know that I should leave, but then I just can't go. You win again. This heart of mine could never see what everybody knew but me. Just trusting you was my big sin. I love you so, you win again. Take these chains from my heart and set me free. You've grown cold and no longer care for me. All my faith in you is gone. Still the heartaches linger on. Take these chains from my heart and set me free. Dry these tears from my eyes and let me see just a spark of the love that used to be. And if you no longer care for the love that lingers there, take these chains from my heart and set me free. Cheating heart will tell on you. You'll cry and cry the whole night through. You're gonna walk the floor the way I do. Your cheating heart is gonna tell on you. When tears come floor the way I do. Your cheating heart is gonna tell on you. Your cheating heart is gonna tell on you.
I wish someone would bring back the waltzes like me and old Bob used to do. I wish someone would bring back the waltzes and the dance steps that we used to do.
Ladies and gentlemen, Gene Stewart.
Way up in the north of old Tyrone, there's a pretty little girl called my own, sweetest rose that Ireland's ever known. And as sure as the moon and stars above, falling head over heels in love with a pretty little girl from Omagh in the county of Tyrone. There's cute little girls in Ulster-ban, and they're just as pretty in Monaghan. This to every roving eye is known. But I guess that I'd be out of bounds there between those northern towns. Pretty little girl from Omagh in the county of Tyrone. Now she wears my ring and tells a friend she's gonna marry me. And best of all, she tells them all she's happy as can be. Oh, lucky me. Well, I don't know what she's done to me, but there's nothing else that my eyes can see but the pretty little girl from Omagh in the county of Tyrone. Let's hear you.
I think it deserves a nice big round of applause. This is Steve, the guitar man here.
Was down the south and old from Moore, I recall the yellow dress she wore as slow along the beach there all alone. And I knew it was my lucky day when she came there on a holiday. That pretty little girl from Omagh in the county of Tyrone. There's cute little girls in Ulster-ban, and they're just as pretty in Monaghan. This to every roving eye is known. But I guess that I'd be out of bounds there between those northern towns. Pretty little girl from Omagh in the county of Tyrone. Now she wears my ring and tells a friend she's gonna marry me. And best of all, she tells them all she's happy as can be. Oh, lucky me. Well, I don't know what she's done to me, but there's nothing else that my eyes can see but the pretty little girl from Omagh in the county of Tyrone. That pretty little girl from Omagh in the county of Tyrone. Yeah.
Okay. Whoa. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you.
Mama just 3 years ago, and now that she is older, there are things she wants to know. She said, please, Mama, tell me about my mother, 'cause I miss her. I said, get pen and paper, and I'll help you draw her picture. I said, first draw a heart so big there's room for little else. Then write 1,000,000 for the things that she denied herself. kind of which there'll never be another. And when you've finished, you will have a picture of your mother. If you want to make the picture even more complete, you could draw a little cottage, draw it nice and neat, draw a bright and shining sun up in the sky above. But then again, I guess pretty hard to draw my love. So draw a heart so big that there is room for little else. Then write a million for the things that she denied herself. Draw a rose, the kind of which there'll never be another. And when you've finished, you will have a picture of your mother. And when you've finished, you will have a picture of your mother. Thank you. Thank you very much. All right. Hey. One dark, stormy night, not a star was in sight. North wind came howling down the line. There stood a brave engineer with his sweetheart so dear. His orders to pull out number 9. He kissed her goodbye with a tear in his eye, joy in his heart he couldn't hide. And the whole world seemed bright when she told him that night, tomorrow I'll be your blushing bride. The train rolled along, the wheels hummed a song, black smoke came pouring from the stack, and the headlights that gleamed seemed to brighten his dream of tomorrow when he'd be coming back. He rounded a hill, his brave heart stood still, a headlight was shining in his face, and he whispered a prayer as he spun through the air, for he knew this would be his final race. All right. Was found lying there on the ground. He asked them to lift his weary head. As his breath slowly went, here's the message he sent to the maiden he thought he would be wed. There's a little white home that I bought for our own, where I thought we'd be happy, you and I. So I'm leaving it to you, for I know you'll be true till we meet at the Golden Gates goodbye. Yes, I'm leaving it to you, for I know you'll be true till we meet at the Golden Gates goodbye. Okay.
Thank you very much. Just before I finish off, as you probably know, I've been off the road from way back last year. slight toothache. And I'm very privileged and honoured to be asked here tonight on this very special occasion for the one and only Mr. Shay Hutchinson. Shay and I go back a very, very long time, and I have very fond memories of Shay. Whenever we get to talking late at night, Big Tom and Larry Cunningham and myself one night were talking, we always sort of focused around one man, and that's Shay Hutchinson. And we reckon that country music in Ireland started with Shay. I can't go back any further than Shay. And Larry couldn't, or Big Tom couldn't, and we think he planted the seed of a great music here in the country, and we thank him very much for it. There's a lot of blossoms since Shay started off many, many years ago, and we thank you, Shay. I'm proud to be from the very same county as Shay, proud to be a Tyrone man, and I love you, Shay, and thanks very much for having planted that seed many, many years ago. Thank you.
There's an old cottage waiting in the country, waiting for someone to call. There's no kettle boiling by the fire, no welcome mat in the hall. There's no mom and dad, they're waiting for the son that's been gone for so long. There's an old cottage in the country, waiting for that boy to come home. Many years ago he had to leave them and sail far across the foamy sea to fight for the things that he believed in, with a song and a guitar on his knee. But they hoped and they prayed he'd return to them, though the weeks slowly turned into years. Many nights they have been so lonely, and many nights there have been many tears. There's an old cottage waiting in the country, waiting for someone to call. There's no kettle boiling by the fire, no welcome mat in the hall. There's no mom and dad, they're waiting for a son that's been gone for so long. There's no cottage in the country, waiting for that boy to come home. All right.
Give a big round of applause. Thank you, deserve it. Thank you.
The old man is tired and weary, his back bent over with pain. The old woman, she sits by the fire and just gazes into the flame. On a table that's standing beside her are the pictures of the son she misses so. This son she held and kissed so dearly when he left her so many years ago. There's an old cottage waiting in the country, waiting for someone to call. There's no kettle boiling by the fire, no welcome mat in the hall. There's no mom and dad, they're waiting for a son that's been gone for so long. There's no cottage in the country, waiting for that boy to come home. There's no cottage in the country, waiting for that boy to come home.
Thank you very much. Good night. God bless you. Thanks, Shay. Thank you.
I found my thrill on Blueberry Hill, on Blueberry Hill. When I found you, the moon stood still on Blueberry Hill. It lingered until my dreams came true. The wind in the willow plays love's sweet melody, and all of those vows we made were never to be. Though we're apart, you're part of me still, for you were my thrill on Blueberry Hill. The wind in the willow plays love's sweet melody, and all of those blues we had were never to be. Though we're apart, you're part of me still, for you were my thrill on Blueberry Hill. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. Thanks a lot. When I arrived here tonight, a young lady came up and presented me with this. Now, I know she went to see Daniel O'Donnell in Derry on Friday night, and I don't think he even got a red rose from her. This was Gail Mann. Thank you, Gail. Gail's sitting down here. I'm only human. I'm just a man. Help me believe in all I can be and all that I am. Show me the stairway I have to climb, and Lord, for my sake, teach me to take one day at a time. One day at a time, sweet Jesus, that's all I'm asking of you. Just give me the strength to do every day what I have to do. For yesterday's gone, sweet Jesus, and tomorrow may never be mine. So help me, I pray, show me the way, one day at a time. Lord, do you remember when you walked among men? Well, Jesus, you know, if you're looking below, it's worse now than then. just pushing and shoving, right in my mind. Oh Lord, for my sake, teach me to take one day at a time, one day at a time. Sweet Jesus, that's all I'm asking of you. Just give me the strength to do every day what I have to do. For yesterday's gone, sweet Jesus, and tomorrow may never be mine. So help me, I pray, show me the way, one day at a time. Please help me, I pray, show me the way, one day at a time. Thank you very much for a nice welcome. And once again, congratulations to Shay. Thank you.
I love the country way of life. I don't care who knows it, man, I'm countrified. I love the countryside, like chicken country fried. And I couldn't be a city slicker even if I tried. I love the country way of life.
Ladies and gentlemen, a man who has given 33 years to the show band scene, our own Brian Call.
Takes a people like you to make people like me. From the snows of Alaska down to sunny Tennessee, New York City to Los Angeles. Takes people like you to make people like me. Those skies may turn gray for a while. You can brighten each day with a smile. Wherever you go, I want you to know, takes people like you to make people like me. Hey! Takes a people like you to make people like me. From the snows of Alaska down to sunny old Tralee. From New York City to the Isle of Innisfree, it takes people like you to make people like me. Those skies may turn gray for a while. You can brighten each day with a smile. Wherever you go, I want you to know, takes people like you to make people like me. Takes people like you to make people like me. Hello. Thank you. And good evening. Did you see my son singing a minute ago? With the long hair and all. Did you see? Yeah. Where does the time go? Before we sing another song, I'd like just to say, well, happy obviously to be here, because my interest in country music goes back. I have to watch what I say here, because I'm only 42. But anyhow, 1949, in fact, when I sang with Kieran Young, if you know him. Kieran can't sing, that's the funny thing about this. But he works in the GA there, and Mickey Hannigan and Fagan are Pat Chesters. And there was a Master O'Sullivan, had a mouth organ band. And he got us, there was 25, my older brother and other people, they were big fellas, 16, 15. And they were playing harmonicas and stuff. And we came out with Wellington boots on us and we Hopalong Cassidy badges and we're singing Home, Home on the Range. And we sung this in 1949 or 1950. And as that's 45 years ago and I'm 42, so how do you work that out? You need a calculator. A calculator couldn't answer that, didn't they? But no, and then I got interested in listening to the American Forces program and the big wireless at home. My father, in fact, it wasn't me at all, for I wasn't allowed to touch the wireless. You know, when you're young, you're not allowed to touch the scissors or nothing. But I'd be listening, and I'd hear the Jimmy Rogers and Montana Slim, Wolf Carter, and the Carter family and stuff like this. And I always had an interest. And then I sang in the pantomimes from 53 up to 60. And then I started the bands. But my first interest really in country music was 57, was it? When I heard, well, I followed the Melody Aces a year before that. And I heard this fella called Shay Hutchinson singing. And one thing have been puzzling me for all those years, this 37 or 38 years, I never asked him to, and I know him my entire life, what he eats or what is that same, see the quiff? It's the same thing, isn't it? It's the same thing in the hair. I must ask him as his own, because it's like, was he there? It's the exact same, and I used to see him years ago with a good big, well, he'd have on a wild man about red and black trousers and wellies and them turned down. You know, you weren't a walker unless the wellies was turned down, you know. Or else he'd have a black shirt on him and that opened about here, and he'd hair on his chest like our mat. And it'd be snowing, and the snowflakes would be sitting on the hairs on his chest. That's the truth. Used to meet him I say this in my book and all. I hope he doesn't mind, because I have a book coming out about my life later on this year. And but when I went to see him and the way, not so much even, well, not mainly the way he sang and the type of the low notes he could hit was unbelievable. But the way he used to stand, and there's been a lot of bands in Ireland since, well, the Killyclogher and Melody Aces, who are my favourite bands, and right up through the years. But nobody, for my his very unique singing voice, there was nobody could play a guitar that rhythm. You walked into the Star Ballroom or whatever you went and you used to do that. You could always hear that. And the name of the game was dancing. And of course the Melody Aces was a superb band to listen to and dance to and pleasant to meet. And but him singing those songs and was a big help to me when I started, because I remember getting into bands and I used to go travel away to Pontoon or to Mayo or whatever, different places. And I said, do you know the Melody Aces? Do you know Shay Hutchinson? I know him well. Do you ever meet him? So I meet him all the time. God, he's a great guy. God, he can sing. And all this. No matter where you went, they were perfectly well known, and his voice, as I say, was unique. And he's kept, I must ask him about that hair thing now, why he does it. It's the same, and all like that. So I was, as I say, privileged to dance to them and listen to him. And for fame and for fortune, I've wandered the air. But now I've returned to the land of my birth. I brought back my treasures, but only to find they're less than the pleasures I first left behind. For these are my mountains, and this is my glen. The days of my childhood, I'll see them again. No land ever claimed me, though far did I roam. For these are my mountains, and I'm going home. The stream by the road sings at my going by. The lark overhead wings a welcoming cry. The lake where the trout lie, once more I will see. For it's there that my heart lies, it's there I must be. Kind faces will meet me and welcome me in, and oh how they'll greet me again. This night round the fireside, old songs will be sung. At last I'll be hearing my own mother tongue. For these are my mountains, and this is my glen. The days of my childhood, I'll see them again. No land ever claimed me, though far did I roam. For these are my mountains, and I'm going home. For these are my mountains, and I'm going home. Thank you. That's lovely to see tonight, by the way, the crowd, my God. And there's a lot of people I believe didn't get in at all. And it's only right because this man and his influence on not so much other singers like myself, but his influence and enjoyment and pleasure that he's brought to so many people over the years. And I couldn't wait, if you can remember, if you were honest, when you were going to dances years ago, you couldn't wait. If you're in a queue, you know, when there's used to be queues for the Melody Aces in the Foresters Hall there. In fact, they hold the record for the Foresters Hall, would you believe it? 1,090 people in the Foresters Hall. There's nobody else. You couldn't even, if you smoked, you couldn't even get your hand in your pocket to get a cigarette. You had to go to the toilet to get a fag, or go outside. That's right. And you were outside, and you couldn't wait to get in. Look at the two big hash, say goodbye to the two big half crowns, and you made out a shilling for the tea, and you're lucky. But it was all good fun. But we're going to do a song that I recorded. It was my first record back in 1964. What age was I? 42. I was 12. And when I made this one, it's called I'll Take You Home Again, Kathleen. I'll take you home again, Kathleen, across the ocean wild and wide, to where your heart has ever been. Since first you were my bunny bride, the roses all have left your cheeks. I've watched them fade away and die. Your voice is sad whene'er you speak, and tears bedim your loving eyes. Oh, I will take you back, Kathleen, to where your heart will feel no pain. And when the fields are fresh and green, I will take you to your home, Kathleen. Know you love me, Kathleen dear. Your heart was ever fond and true. I always feel when you are near that life holds nothing dear but you. The smile
once you gave to me. I scarcely ever see them now, though many, many times I see a darkening shadow on your brow. I will take you back, Kathleen, to where your heart will feel no pain. And when the fields are fresh and green, I will take you to your home again. Thank you.
And now we come to two very important ladies in Shay's life. We have his mother, Bridget, and his wife, Josie. And if Josie and Bridget could make their way up to the front, we have the band ready, and they're going to accompany Josie, whatever you want to sing. Choice is yours. A very special guest we have here tonight to make the presentations for us.